You know, man, sometimes you just see news and you just have no choice but to laugh, man, because it's just absurd the things that people do, right? The war against anime is still going on strong today. We asked the Australian Classification Board why Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact was banned. They said it suggests sexual violence against minors. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. So we have the boy Hisoka here, alright? They put the most sus character they can find, okay? Obviously, this man has some questionable taste in terms of his sexuality on the show, but he never acts upon it. This is a fighting game. No sexual acts will be carried out, and yet Australia sees the need to ban it. Bushiroad and Aiding's upcoming licensed fighting game Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact has been denied classification by the Australian Government Rating Board, meaning that the game cannot be published in Australia. Yo, rest in peace to all my Australians out here. Damn. In response to our inquiry, Australian Classification has elaborated that the reason Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact has refused an age rating was because the game contains depictions that suggest sexual violence against characters under the age of 18 by an adult male character. They further explained that there are no context story-wise that would justify depictions of this kind being in the game, which contributed to the decision to reject it. So they're talking about Hisoka, alright? The most worst thing he ever did on the show was look at the butts of underage boys, alright? It's no secret that this character is sus, alright? He needs to be locked up, alright? But the man is just too powerful. Yet he hasn't done anything. This is a fighting game, alright? And from what I'm reading, there's no... If there is a story mode, it doesn't have that scene. But for what I'm reading, there's no story mode, alright? Let it be known, Hisoka is a fucking weirdo, alright? Don't get me wrong. Like, somebody stop him, but he's not going to be on that activity on this game. It's a fighting game, alright? All the content, if you're going to take this game out of Australia, delist Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, alright? Because every underage character in this game is going to be doing the exact same thing every underage character is going to be doing on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Fighting to the death. Alright? That's all. Let me. See, now they're gonna be like, violence against underage characters killing each other. It's rated T for teen. No one's bleeding. Calm down, alright? It's a fighting game. Alright? It's fictional. It's fantasy. There's nothing sexual about these games. These people will find anything. It's hilarious. Take him to court. Let's see. If you're familiar with the Hunter x Hunter source material, you're probably thinking of Hisoka right now. Yes, as a character is known for displaying inappropriate sentiments towards the 12-year-old protagonist, Gon and Killua. We don't know if this is the exact issue in question, nor to what extent it has been depicted in the fighting game, but as things stand out, the game will not be able to launch in Australia unless Bushiroad takes some kind of action. This is stupid. Hisoka's, all of his fighting attacks have no sexuality in it, alright? This dude is fight sexual, alright? Yeah, he looked at their butts. He's a weirdo. But his sexual interest in the children is related to their power levels, alright? Don't get me wrong, his interest is still sexual. Like, someone, like, put him on the watch list. I'm not excusing this man's taste, but he never acts upon it. There are no sexual acts carried out by this man in the fictional media that would allow you to take this game. If that was the case, I don't think this shit would have aired in America. This shit aired on Adult Swim, alright? So I don't know what's going on here. I really don't. It's Australia, man. They're acting too weird. Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact is scheduled to be released for PC, Steam, Nintendo Switch, and PS5 in 2025, next year. Listen. That's like General Blue in Tenkaichi 3, alright? He's exactly the same as Hisoka, but he never did anything physical. He never came into physical contact, inappropriate physical contact. Same with Hisoka, he never displayed any inappropriate physical contact, alright? If he's not showing any type of weird sexuality in the game, just because it's in his lore, in the series, and in the source material, doesn't mean it's going to be in the game. They're looking at the source material saying, we don't want him, alright? Like, they're doing too much at this point. If nothing is displayed in the game, in this form of media, this product, they have no right to take it off the shelves. Yo, y'all Australians need to be fighting against these people, alright? Bushiroad, take them to court if you have to. They'll win the case, too. Because at that point, they'll have to review the game. They'll have to review the entire game. And if there isn't a piece of sexual contact against minors in the entirety of the game. They have no choice but to release it. And Australia is going to end up looking stupid. These people are always blaming video games for everything, coming after Mortal Kombat, alright? It's the same song and dance. I believe if they take this to court, Australia will lose against a small gaming company, alright? It's a big, no, Bushing Road is a small gaming company. Don't get me wrong. Because, like, if they're releasing a product of this magnitude, right, I'm not going to lie, like, this game isn't a not even a triple A. It just isn't like an expensive fighting game. It's cheaply made, alright? It looks like it came out for the PS3 and Xbox 360. Which leads me to believe that, they might not be that large of a fighting game company. But at the same time, they could easily beat them because they have no merit to this argument to stop this from being released. This is biased towards anime, obviously. People that don't understand the culture, that are just judging it based on their appearance. They see anime, they automatically think pedophile fiction, They're stupid. And they're going to get their asses handed to them in court should it go to that direction, So waste of money on both ends. But how many times are we going to have to play this game, I'm confident this game could get released in freaking Australia. Because I'm pretty sure you could watch this shit in Australia, alright? And no one said anything about it for how many years? This show's been out for over a decade now. No one said anything about it in Australia. Now you're going to come after the game. Like, shut up. Honestly, shut up. You guys are just stupid at this point. I'm sure this is going to get a release in Australia if they fight. It's an easy win. Let's be real. But that's pretty much it, guys. Peace.